you can obviously see them getting better every single day. So it's exciting for me, and I think it's exciting for the rest of our team to see it, because they kind of feed off these guys when they start making plays and doing some good things out there. I mean, we had a couple today from all three guys, really all four guys. So it's getting good out there. It's nice. Absolutely, Joshua Thomas. I mean, it's amazing when you come from a great high school program, and he's a smart kid. He absorbs information really well. He's got real nimble feet for a big man. And he's got great football instincts. So as we get into more contact and more physical stuff, he really shows up, and his natural football instincts really come out, and it's really cool to see. And for a guy so young, he's got a lot of football IQ, so that's a good deal. It's amazing the difference from the spring to now. They're playing really fast, especially like Mike Warren, a guy who really didn't know the offense last year because he was on the scout team, to now he's a different player. Tyler Brown being his third year in the deal, second year in the offense, he's a different player. Joshua Thomas, just from coming in this summer to now, he's a different player. And it's fun to watch these guys as they go through it and to get better, because you can see them. You can see like the ability and the talent. And that's what's really exciting. For me, with these guys, is consistency every single day. The biggest thing with that room is like you'll get a couple runs one day, and then you think you're pretty good. And I keep reminding them, this game is played by two types of people: those who are humble and those who are about to be humbled. So every single day we're trying to get those guys to just be consistent, just keep working hard, get a little bit better every day. And when it's all said and done, come September 5th and throughout the season, you guys will be happy with the product. The biggest thing for me, Doug, I've been around some pretty good offenses, some pretty good running games, and there was just cohesiveness with the O-line and the running backs. They kind of thought with one brain. And the big thing for me is I want to have that same type of cohesiveness. If we go out with them, we're walking through with them, we're watching tape with them, we're trying to gel as one, so we understand what they're trying to do up front and what we're trying to do in the backfield, so everybody is on the same page as we go forward. These guys, everybody's told them can't, won't, never will be right now. So they've got something on their shoulder. I always say, you've heard the expression, hell have no fury like a woman scorned. I tell them, hell have no fury like a woman scorned and a man with something to prove. And this group as a unit has something to prove, and every single day we have to show that we can live up to the expectations of a Big 12 running back. And we watched Troy Davis the other day. We're talking about the history of Iowa State, some of the great players. We watched a video on Troy Davis that Gary Chernoff put together. I think it's on their website, a little self-pub right there. But, it's one of those things. I want them to know how good this place has been running the ball and how good we can be if they believe, trust, and understand the process of what we're going through right now. Early on, there's been a lot of Tyler and Mike, and the thing I've done a lot with those two is one day Tyler will get the majority of them. He'll go out first. The other day, Mike will get the majority. I want to see how they respond. Okay, biggest thing for me is I'm not going to anoint anybody a guy yet. I expect them all to play. I want them all to be ready. I want them to all act like starters. Joshua Thomas has creeped into that deal a little bit. Okay, and he's done a nice job the last couple of days when he's flashed. He showed up. So it's been those three. We'll kind of see how it goes once we get into some live situations. See how those guys respond to that yet. And we got a couple more weeks at camp before we end up sending the first guy out. And whoever goes out first, that's a nice little deal, whatever. But who's going to be playing in the fourth quarter, and who's going to be playing when the game's on the line? That's going to be the critical thing for me. That's what I'm trying to figure out as we go through this training camp.